All right, Caden, I'm not going to lie. I have not been looking forward to this one.
Dude, we are going to trubbish the bet on this one,
hey,
bro.
Hey, you can't start yet. You can't start yet. We've got the most Pokemon we need to name in a single generation quiz today. Gen 5, 156 Pokemon. And
that's more than Gen 1.
I'm going to be honest. I know the first 4 gens way better than I know this gen. And this is where I'm going to start to fall off a little bit. I actually, believe it or not, I did not play Gen 5 when it came out.
Yeah, that checks out.
And then I played it when I got back into Pokemon around Oras kind of time. So that was I played all the games around that time, and then I replayed it again after Sword and Shield.
So actually, Black and White and Black and White 2 are the only Pokemon games I have yet to play. So I don't know these Pokemon at all, but I did watch a ton of the Black and White anime when I was 5 years old.
So that's what's got to happen. There's going to be a lot of anime. There's going to be a lot of tracing back through Oras and the games that are after Black and White to try and think of these Pokemon. All right. So, but I will, if you're okay with it, I will start with my base level knowledge of Black and White, and then we'll continue from there.
Are you going to do
this? Might be a long video.
Are you going to do Black and White 2 and trace?
No, because Black and White is actually better to use for this because Black and White has only Black and White Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
and then Black and White 2 back all the Kanto and all the earlier gen Pokemon to kind of round out the decks and make it a lot bigger, which was great for gameplay. But for me trying to remember all the Pokemon, Black and White's going to be better.
Well, yeah, because it was supposed to be kind of like a soft reboot or whatever, right? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so can we do it? Let's see. I'm going to start. Let's just skip the starters for now because we'll feel good when we can come back to them later.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so Route 1, Patrat, which evolves into Watchog, and then you have Lillipup, which is Herdier and Stoutland. A lot of these guys just remembering the names. Can you even remember the names of these guys? Because
I kind of forgot Herdier, but I knew the rest. Yeah.
Exactly. So Lipard and what is Lipard's Purloin?
Purloin, right? Yeah, that's it.
All right, so that's Route 1, and then you get to that first town, you see the sages are there, you go to the little Dreamyard place, so that's where you can find Mana, Masharna, and then down there as well, we have, you can trade for the Elemental Monkeys, which are also the first gym, so we've got Pansage, Panpour, and Pansear, and then all of their evolutions, Simipour, Simisear.
Simisear was voted the least popular Pokemon in Japan.
I know, and it's the least popular Pokemon for me too, honestly. It's kind of weird.
Yo, I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like it because it's so hated, though. That's the only reason.
No, I like it because it's a
and then we've got
monkey.
Pidove. Pidove is Tranquil, and then Unpheasant. And then I'm not sure.
Unpheasant is such a tough name.
I'm not sure if I'm thinking early enough, but I am gonna just do Woobat. The good thing is I think a lot of these are gonna be relatively in order, so we'll know if we missed something based on the Pokedex.
Yeah.
So I am skipping a little bit further ahead than I should be, but that's okay. I think you can also find Blitzel and Zebstrika here.
Wow.
And then there's that little cave where you can get Roggenrola. Yep. Boldor and Gigalith. Okay, I'm actually impressed that I nailed the early game like that.
Without missing anything.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep going. And that's just, again, I think that's gonna help us a lot because Gen 5, the dex was in order with the game really well. Because it was kind of linear in that way. You worked your way around the map. So that should tell us where things are if we're missing something.
Yeah.
So I like that. So now we get to the town with I forget her name. Is it Lenora? Is that the gym leader?
Lenora. I love Lenora, bro.
So
she's one of my favorite gym leaders in the entire series.
So here we have Timber, Girder, Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr? I hardly know her.
and then we've got Throw and Sock are also there. And then we've got the little Pinwheel Forest area. And I don't want to forget any of these right away. And these names are always really hard for me for some reason. But let's
Whirlipede.
Yeah, so let's start with Venipede, Scolipede. Whirlipede is the middle evolution.
Whirlipedes.
And then we have
such a cool name.
So Leavanny evolves from Swaddle and Swadloon.
Isn't Petalil here
and
too?
then, so Petalil, Lilligant, and then also Cottony and Whimsicott. And we are skipping over some here, which is a little concerning. Think what I am going to do here, because this is the town where you can kind of find them, is I'm going to do the fossils. So Archon, Archeops, and then Tuga and Caracosta.
Dude, I don't know how you remember these names. names. I'm like
I
the
know
blue
the names,
turtle.
The names are hard. The names for Gen 5 really get me because I can see the Pokemon and then I can't think of them. I'll also go Minchino and Chinchino. The hardest part too is you have to spell them right on Jetpunk.
I would have never gotten
which
those.
I don't know why. Okay, I guess those are further along than I thought.
Where
I
the
don't
heck
really
are
want to
those?
move on yet. I'm trying to think if there are really any that I truly skipped here. But we can come back to it. We can come back to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're through Pinwheel Forest. You have the bridge, and we're into the town, like Castelia City, the huge city.
I know what you meant. Yeah.
So underneath in the little like the sewage area, you have like Trubbish, Garbodor, and then you also have like Scraggy, Scrafty. And I'm just gonna do Victini now because Victini starts the deck, so you can find it on that little island.
Oh, really?
And then I'm also gonna do Cryogonal. First, don't ask me why. But then
Bro, I always think that's a Gen 6 Pokemon, and I don't know why.
because you see it in Gen 6 and you don't see it in Gen 5. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. So we're gonna have to do a lot of that. Mienfoo, Mienshao.
Mustard uses those guys.
Mhm. And then, yeah, Castelia City just has like a lot of mentions of a lot of Pokemon, which I'm kind of picturing right now, which is why it feels a little weird. So I'll Vullaby. I'm not going to do some of the evolutions right now as I go through just because I want to keep my train of thought and not have to type them all out. So I'll do Vullaby and I'll do Rufflet because those are kind of parallels. And then,
Okay, yeah.
so beyond that, I just don't want to, I feel like Castelia City has so much more. We might want to move on.
And then come back.
And then come back, yeah. So let's go. So now we're at the like ground zero kind of route, the sandstormy one. So we've got Maractus, and then we've got Sandile, Crocorock, and
Crocodile.
Wait, what? Crocodile. That's it. Okay, and then Basculin. I already did Throw and Sock, and then
Basculegion.
we've got
bro.
Clink, Clang. I don't know why I'm doing these right. I just jumped to Chargestone Cave. I'm sorry. But just okay. I'll just leave those there. And then Carbink is Gen 6. What am I doing? There is a guy I'm thinking of though. Does belong.
Describe him.
Okay, hang on. Let's stay where we were. We're in Ground Zero area. So Darumaka, Darmanitan, and then Yamask, Kofgrigus, and then there's one more in Relic. Larvesta and Volcarona. And I still feel like there might be one more. Okay, Golett and Golurk are there.
Yeah.
There's got to be more there too. I'm just not thinking of them. There has to be like a flying water bird. Okay, Ducklet and Swanna.
Flying water bird.
That's what I was trying to think. Okay.
We're definitely missing a lot, and I'm getting really scared.
It's okay. We're gonna fill in the blanks with the other games. I actually feel really good that we are almost to 50. We're really over 50% because we haven't filled out evolutions and starters and stuff.
There he is.
Or legendaries, and I'm still like at the beginning of Black and White, so we're doing really good. We're definitely forgetting some, but that's okay. Like we'll come back. So beyond that, we have Bouffalant, and then we've got. So past the ground zero area, this is where like I start to kind of forget what happens in these games, honestly. We can go up, there's that like long road, and then we're at the electric gym, so Emolga, and then we can kind of go through some of N's Pokemon. I'll just do Zorua and Zoroark right now.
Oh my gosh, Amoonguss is in that forest.
Okay, we can do Fungus. No, it's later, but that's okay.
Oh, I thought it was in that forest.
No, but that's fine.
My bad.
No, you're good. And then beyond that, like we're definitely forgetting some fish, so I'll do Alomomola, and then Alomomola. There it is. Okay, and then we have Frillish and Jellicent. So those are some good water ones.
Wow.
And then we'll go across the bridge, maybe a little prematurely, but that's okay. I'm trying to think if I forgot any other electric types.
Electric?
Yeah, because the gym, they definitely use Blitzel.
Electric, that line, Dynamo.
No, I already did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you?
Yeah, so the gym leader uses Blitzel, Zebstrika right here. And then they use Blitzel, Zebstrika, and then Emolga. I don't think there's anything else that I'm forgetting.
You read Emolga?
Yeah. And we got like Joltik,
Yeah.
and I guess I'll finish Galvantula too. All right, so moving on, we're going to like towards Clay's gym. So now we can do some of these ground types that we've kind of been leaving off. So we can do Drillbur, Excadrill, and then also in that area, I guess that's where you catch them. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Drillbur, Excadrill. You can also get Litwick, Lantern. No, it's not Lantern. Lampent and Chandelure. Lantern is a Gen 2 water.
Oh,
electric
it's the
Chandelure. And then you can also get did I already do Vanillite? No, I didn't. Vanillite, Vanillux.
Yeah.
And then we'll go. That's going to bother me, whatever's missing right here, 531. That's okay. We'll come back to that. So beyond Clay, I feel like Clay's got something that we're forgetting. I will rip Dwebble and Crustle. Those were the ground zero ones we were forgetting.
Yeah.
Those aren't even Clays. I just don't know why I forgot those. All right.
I'm so pissed because now I associate Clay with frickin' Mudsdale because of that video we made.
Oh yeah. No, Clay is Excadrill. All right, let's move on to the flying gym. So up that route.
Yeah.
There is that like relic. It's not Relic Castle. There's another like. This is where you first like meet the dragons and stuff like that. I forget what's pretty predominant. There are like ghost types there, and I don't know why I can't think of like the ghost types in this game.
Chandelure.
No, there's another line though.
Yamask.
We'll come back to that. Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
I will just do Drudagon now.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's kind of rip.
And then coming out of there, we'll go up. We make our way to the ice type area. So we got the Vanillite line. We do need Cubchoo and Bear.
Yeah, that's a good rip.
And then we definitely, I mean, we're getting close to like the last town, the Dragon Town. So we can do the dragons, Dino, Zweilous, Hydreigon, and then Axew, Fracture, Haxorus.
Fracture is such a tough name for a Pokemon.
It is a really good name. And I just want to think for a second, like, let me just do this. Before we start ripping other games, I mean, let's do the Elite Four first. So the Elite Four has Ghost, which we're definitely missing something. Ghost, Dark, Fighting, and Psychic. Is that true? That is true.
I wouldn't know.
And I'm just going to take a second. I want to think through those Elite Four members, see if I can come up with anything. Okay.
Mandibuzz.
Yeah, we have that. But we can fill them in. Let's see if we can nail it down to some evolution lines. I'm just going to go through and make sure that I filled in all the ones that I left undone. Tynamo, Electros. I think that might be it, actually. Bulwark, those are done. Okay, so let's do legendaries.
You want to rip them?
Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, Terrakion, Cobalion, Virizion, Landorus, Thundurus, Tornadus, Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect.
That's it.
And then we'll rip the starters. Snivy, Audino. It's not a starter, I just thought of it.
Wow, that's a good
That's probably the one that was missing down here. Yep, okay, thank you. Okay. Snivy, I don't know why that just popped in my head. Servine, Serperior, Tepig, Pignite, Embor, and then Oshawott, Duat, Samurott.
I almost said Superior.
Okay, we've done all the legendaries, done all the starters, and we are 25 Pokemon away.
That's actually not as bad as I thought. I'm not gonna lie.
That is still a little unbelievable. All right, you know what game I'm going to first?
Sword and Shield.
I'll give you $10 if you can guess which game I'm going to run through first.
Sword and Shield.
Pokepark 2.
Oh my gosh, that's actually wild.
Because it's basically all Gen 5 Pokemon. Because it's like Pikachu is the main character, and then you've got
oh my gosh, and then the starters are the other characters. Yep. Yeah.
So let's think through this for a second. You've got the Audino, like in the little town area.
Yeah.
Right? Because this is like honestly the most memorable game made with these characters. Like you've got the Trubbish.
Are you stupid, Trev?
What?
The main series games exist.
No, dude.
Trevor goes,
no,
Pokepark 2 is the most memorable game
Bro.
with the Gen 5 Pokemon.
Go play Pokepark 2 and tell me that those Gen 5 Pokemon aren't like brought to life by the game, dude. Of course they are. They have dialogue for the Pokemon, bro.
So does Mystery Dungeon. You don't hear me saying that the red and blue rescue team.
You clearly haven't played the game.
No, I haven't played it since I was 5 years old.
I haven't.
It's
such a good game. All right. Anyways, so let's go. Okay. I was thinking through the town. We got Chinchino. There are a lot of other Pokemon from different gens there, like Meowth and like
Yeah.
Raichu and Mischievous, and Crocodile is the little gatekeeper. And then there's a lot of like different areas you can go to, like the little railway area, kind of thought of already. And then the little, did we forget any Pokemon from there though? No, I think I've got them all. Picturing the game in my head. It's so hard.
He's picturing a little fictional electric rat running around interacting with Gen 5 Pokemon right now.
And then, dang, dude.
Fun fact, I always thought that Krogunk was a Gen 5 Pokemon until I played Legends Arceus. That was a fun awakening.
Wait a minute, Legends Arceus. Have we gotten all the Legends Arceus Pokemon that were like given evolutions? I think we did, right? We got Rufflet, we got... Oh no, we haven't gotten Bergmite and Avalugg. Oh wait, those are Gen 6 Pokemon.
Yeah,
dang
that's what I was about to say. I'm like...
We got Lilligant, we got Basculin.
Praise Arceus. We're definitely missing a ghost type, and I can't put my grimy little finger on it. Deerling and Sawsbuck.
Good.
You know what I'm doing now, Trev? I'm going through my head and thinking about the Pokemon that have counterparts.
I'm just thinking of other games too. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea though.
That's kind of what I did.
You can go ahead. And
I was like, that Gen 2 deer Pokemon. Oh crap! Gen 5 has a deer Pokemon. We get Sock and Throw.
Colossus, Duosion, Reuniclus.
Oh, are those like the embryo-looking Pokemon? Yeah.
Elgium, Beheeyem. I knew I was missing a lot of Psychic types.
Are we missing any Dragon?
I don't think so. We got both. We got both lines plus Druddigon. I don't think there's any others.
That's it. Yeah. Something was tickling my brain about dragons. Did we get the guy that looks like the Native American like sculpture thing?
Hmm?
I can't get its name, but it's all sorts of like colorful. Has like a black head. You definitely find it in like the sand area. What's its name? Oh my
Darmanitan?
No. It's like green, yellow, I think. Doing an awful job of trying to describe this Pokemon. Float, kind of.
You're not talking about Elgium, are you?
I cannot picture what an Elgium looks like.
They're the little like alien guys.
No. Definitely that. No.
We're definitely missing 3 stages, and that's crazy to me.
The Gothitelle line.
Yep. Thank you. Isn't there like a fire 3-stage line that we're not getting to, like the parallel Magmar? I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
Heatmor, right?
Yeah, Heatmor and Durant. Yep.
The Heum? No.
We got the...
What the hell does it
Looks like an Elgium.
Plays definitely like green, yellow, maybe orange, like a black head. I think it's a psychic type. Definitely in Sword and Shield. Definitely from Gen 5.
Where do you remember seeing it in Sword and Shield?
Wild area. But I know it's in...
You're not talking about Xatu.
No. This is like a weird looking Pokemon. I know you find it in the freaking desert area in this game. It like have like a really blurry picture in my head. I just know it's from this game and it's putting me off. Without forms yet. Megas are just Autono. What about regionals? Galar forms or Manitan?
Doesn't there have to be like a Magikarp Gyarados counterpart?
That sounds like it could be a thing, but I just can't think of who it could be.
Yeah, me neither. We're giving up in 60 seconds.
No, we are not.
We are.
Cool. This is the fun line. Blue, based on a amphibian.
Okay, blue frog. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, Seismitoad evolves from Palpitoad. Evolves from, what is that guy called? Timple.
You scroll for me? Cool.
561.
Yeah. Kind of looks like a weird bird. Has one eye, 2 fake eyes on the stomach.
This is what you were thinking of?
Yep. Green, yellow, colorful wings. Kind of has like an unknown eye as a head.
Dude, I cannot think of what you are talking about.
Name starts with an S.
Oh, Sigilith. That's it. Wow. Okay. You're right. That is in that desert area. 588.
Cool. Cool. This Pokemon has an evolution gimmick where you have to trade it with a very specific Pokemon.
Carablast. I always think that's Gen 6. So Carablast, Escavalier are with the Shelmet and Excelgor. That's it. 618.
Oh my gosh. Bear Trap in Gen 8.
Oh, Stunfisk, dude. Dang it.
It's not 624. 624. Wow. We are idiot. Chess.
Oh, yeah. Bisharp, Poniard, and then 597, 598.
Cool. 597 is pretty unique typing. Was used a lot in competitive. Would get absolutely messed up by a Charizard.
Okay. Is it like a grass ice type? I don't know.
One of the types is grass.
All right. Messed up by Charizard.
Or any fire type.
Okay. Grass bug.
Pretty unique type.
Oh, I know. Pharaoh Seed. Dang, that one I should have gotten. Yeah. All right. Well, that was kind of buns, but that's not so bad. We got stuck like 20 or something left.
Yeah, that stinks.
We'll see if we do
actually.
better. This is Gen 5 is the one I worry about anytime I try and like name all 1,000. It's the hardest one.
I would
the
not
hardest
have
one to
gotten
skip.
half of these.
Yeah, it's the hardest one to not skip over. So we'll try Gen 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll come back, loop back through. We got this.
Yeah, that'll be fun.